How are you guys? Welcome again to Moses Mash channel. Today we are going to talk about the reasons why most farmers fail in this poultry business. And farming in general is a very complex venture, and it calls for patience, people who are not faint-hearted, and people who are disciplined and focused. So let's get to the reason number one. So the reason number one is feeds. My friends, what I can tell you is if you're a poultry farmer and you don't take care of your feeds, where you get your feeds, the prices of your feeds and the quality of your feeds, you are doomed to fail. Because there was a time that I was purchasing the poultry feeds from a certain supplier, and something very funny happened. My poultry, as you can see, all of them are layers, so meaning all of them are females. And when I started feeding them with the feeds from that company, they started mounting on each other. They started behaving like males, and they started becoming broody. These chicken are not supposed to become broody, because their sole purpose is to lay eggs. They are made like their genetic makeup is made like a factory. They are supposed to produce eggs without becoming broody. And they started becoming broody and started mounting on each other. And my conclusion is that the feeds that I was using started messing up with their hormones, and you're supposed to be very careful with your feeds. Another scenario that you can get with the feeds is poor quality feeds. You can have your day-old chicks, and you started feed them until they get to the teenage age, but they don't start laying eggs because they don't add up enough weight. Because so that your chicken can start laying, they have to attain a certain weight, around 1.5 to 1.8 to around 2 kgs. But if they are below 1.5, they can't start laying eggs. So if you feed them with poor quality feeds, that's one thing that can kill your poultry business. Another thing concerning the feeds is the prices of the feeds. If you get your feeds from a supplier who is getting your feeds at a very expensive price, when your chickens start laying, you will find it hard to break even. So the most important thing when you want to venture in a poultry business is to just do enough research about where you will be getting your quality, not very expensive feeds. So let's get to the reason number two why most farmers fail. And guys, before we get to number three, kindly please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to smash the like button so that this video will be recommended to other farmers who are interested to know why most farmers fail. And these reasons are the reasons that I've experienced, so I'm talking from my past experiences. If you have more reasons why farmers fail, you can put them in the comment section below, and let's get the conversation going. So number three reasons why most farmers fail is the breed. As you can all remember, these are not the type of chicken that I started with. I started with improved indigenous chicken. I got them from Calro, Naivasha. And from my experience, no offense intended, from my experience, these exotic breeds perform better than those improved indigenous chicken. Number one, the laying percentage. The laying percentage is low compared to these exotic breeds. These ones are Isa Brown, and the indigenous breed, the maximum they can attain, the maximum percentage they can attain in laying is maybe 70%. But these ones can go as high as 95% from my experience. Another thing that I've experienced, these ones don't get sick easily. Because what I thought when I was getting those improved kienyeji is if I get those ones that are indigenous but they are a bit improved, they will be resistant to diseases. but what I experienced was the opposite, because now I have the experience between these exotic breeds and those improved kienyeji. These ones are very resistant to diseases, especially when they are vaccinated, because I vaccinated those improved indigenous and these ones, and the mortality rate in the exotic breeds, especially these ones, is a brown, is very, very low. Another thing is the time they take to start laying. These ones, they start laying at around 4 to 5 months, but those ones, the improved indigenous kienyeji, they start laying at around 6 months. So the time that you have to wait to get the first egg is very, very long, and that one can get you into losses and or very, very little profits. So let's get to the next reason why most farmers fail. And the number four reason why most farmers fail is diseases, because diseases are the major reason. Diseases are the major reason why most farmers fail. The number one thing that causes most farmers to be disturbed by diseases is lack of vaccination, because most farmers don't vaccinate their poultry, and most farmers don't take their farms as a business, and that's why most of them don't think hard about vaccination. Vaccination is very, 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 very important. If some of the diseases like infective bronchitis, like gumboro, like Newcastle, if they ambush your farm, then you are very sure, or you are almost sure, that most of your poultry will be wiped out by such diseases. There's another disease that really disturbs the farmers, and that disease is coccidiosis. But one good thing about the coccidiosis, if you keep the hygiene of your farm nicely, you can deal with coccidiosis very nicely. Other diseases are if you vaccinate them, they don't give you much headache, because you'll get rid of them. So if you practice vaccination, diseases will be a thing of the past. So I think what you're supposed to do is really think about vaccination, and you'll get rid of most diseases. Because if you don't do vaccination, and maybe one of those diseases that are meant to be vaccinated attacks your farm, then your business might fail, or you might get more losses. And even if your chicken recovers from those diseases, chances are they might get delaying, or the production will be affected, because the internal organs that deals with the production of eggs might be messed up with. So let's get to the reason number 5. Number 5 reason that makes farmers to fail is insufficient marketing knowledge. Despite going through all the stress from the producing your chick from the day old to the day that they start laying, if you have insufficient marketing knowledge, you'll be exploited by the middlemen. Middlemen can easily kill your poultry business, because you are the one who deal with the diseases, you deal with the mortality, you deal with everything, starting from cleaning, anything that is required by your poultry farm. You as the farmer, you are the one that deals with all those things. But the middleman only comes when your poultry has started laying, because most middlemen, they make more than the farmers. You are the one who does everything, who carries all the risks on his shoulders, and then the middleman will come to exploit you at the end, because simply you don't have enough marketing skills to market maybe your poultry, or your eggs, or if you are producing the meat. They'll come, they'll buy from you at a very low price, then they go sell at very, very good prices, because they understand the market. One of the things that are very underrated is online marketing. Most people don't know how to use online marketing. Most people, especially Africans, use sorry to say that, but use the online the online platform to hurl insults to others, and maybe doing a lot of things that they don't benefit them. But you as a farmer, you're supposed to use online marketing. There was a time that I had there was a time that I had a batch of X layers, and there were too many, and I didn't know where to take them. So I decided to post them on Facebook and on my Instagram page, and I left it. After 3 to 4 days, I started getting a lot of buyers, for my X layers. Actually, they were around 500, and I don't think they even finished more than 2 weeks before they were done. And that is a very, very nice platform. If you're producing eggs, put them online. If you're producing meat, put them online. Online marketing is the way to go, especially for young farmers who are new to this business. Online marketing can take you to a level that has been attained by farmers who have been in the market for a very, very, very long time, because you can reach a lot of people without using a lot of money for advertisement. So let's get to the point number 6 or number 7. The next point is lack of proper training. Lack of proper training, I'm not talking about the degrees or the diploma. Actually, I'm not talking about any of those. I'm talking about getting training from experienced farmers, especially from your location, because challenges in poultry farming varies from different geographical locations. A farmer in Kenya may experience a different thing from a farmer in Uganda, Namibia, or Egypt, or a farmer in Europe, because even the diseases are very unique to different geographical locations. So one of the things that you need to educate yourself is about the challenges in farming, especially around your area. But generally, you can get a lot of training from online. You can get a lot of training from YouTube, like this content that I'm creating today. If you get a chance to get such education from other people who have done poultry, who have experienced a lot of challenges, you can learn from them. Because if I have a challenge and I tell you a challenge that I'm experiencing, then you face the same challenge due to lack of proper training, that will be the most stupidest thing to do. You will become like a fool, because you're experiencing things and you are losing money because of the things that other people have experienced already. So you need to learn from other people's experiences and maybe reduce the amount of losses that may probably come around your way. So most of they say 80% of micro, small, and medium-sized businesses fail within the first half of a decade, that is first year, and more than that, even fail up to the 10th year mark. So if you have proper education, your business is not more likely to fail within the first 5 years, because most people, when they start their businesses to last for their lifetime, or to last for a very, very long time. So if you need your business to last for a very long time, I think one of the things that you need to do is to get proper training, so that when challenges come, you know how to deal with them. And that's it. So let's get to the next point number 7. The next point is the housing system. As you can see, mine have used homemade battery cages, and you can see all my poultry are comfortable. This place is well ventilated, it's well lit. The poultry in the second floor, in the second floor, the first floor, and the ground floor, they are well lit. They receive enough flow of air, because one of the challenges that you can face is having a poultry house that is not well ventilated. It's very dirty. You don't have proper hygiene. So the housing, the quality of the housing is very important, so that your chicken can have enough air. And the other thing that can kill your poultry is the ammonia from their poop. As you can see, let me show you. As you can see, this is where the poultry poop fails. So if you take a lot of time before you scrape this off and you take them to your farm, this one can create a buildup of ammonia, and the chicken, around these ones in the ground floor can experience a lot of ammonia inhalation and can make them sick and reduce the production of eggs. So what you need is to, if you are doing the battery cages, what you need is cleanliness. And if you are having the deep litter system, the deep litter system is a bit challenging and needs more work than the battery cages. So if you are having deep litter system, what you need is just cleanliness and enough ventilation. So let's get to the point number 8. The point number 8 might seem like it's a minor thing, but it's one of the major things that you can experience. Is wastage of feeds. Wastage of feeds can only be prevented by having the feed trough that are well made. Like you can see mine, the wastage from the feeds is very, very minimal, because the feeds cannot get from this side or the other side. Or if the feeds get spoiled, they spill the feeds, they spill a small amount of feeds. But if your troughs are not deep enough, the feeds might get to spill, the poultry might get to spill a lot of feeds. And that's one thing that's very, very simple to handle. You need to get good troughs, and you just need to get good troughs, and that's it. So, and the troughs, you can make them from plastic containers, or you can buy them cheaply. They're not very expensive. And so we can get to the next point. The next point is it also concerns the housing, and that one is you need to have security for your poultry. Security number one is biosecurity. When you are entering your poultry house, you need to have a place where you can dip your legs, a place where there is a disinfectant, a place where people, when they are visiting the farm, they can come and they dip their legs, they dip their feet there, and you eliminate most of the diseases that they can be carried from other farms. Another type of security is a nice house that is rodent proof. Maybe snakes, rats, and ants, because some of these rodents come with a lot of diseases. They come even with fleas that may affect the production of your poultry. So I think that's it for today. I hope this video gives you a lot of education, and maybe it's informative, and maybe can help you in your farm if you have already established a farm, or you are planning to have to start your farm. Thank you for watching up to this end. If you have watched to this far, please go to the comment section and write and type 100%, so that I can know you have watched up to this far. So next time I'll do another educational video, and I hope I'll meet you then, so that we can learn together. Till next time, God bless you. Peace.